Have you ever poured your absolute heart and soul into something just to find out the whole thing was, well, kind of built on a lie? It's a tough feeling for sure. But guess what? There's an English idiom that just nails that exact situation, and today we're going to dive right into it.
Just think about it for a second. Have you ever seen someone working their tail off, totally convinced they're on the right path, but you know something they don't? You can see they're missing this one absolutely critical piece of the puzzle. It's kind of hard to watch, right? So let's paint a picture here, even though it's a little bit sad. Imagine this employee, right? They're always the first one in, last one out. They're giving it their all, day in and day out, because they're dreaming of that big promotion. But here's the catch. They have no clue the company is secretly going broke. All that hard work, it's all based on a reality that just doesn't exist.
And that brings us to the perfect phrase for this exact situation: to labor under a delusion. It means you're acting, you're working, you're living based on a total misunderstanding. You're putting in the effort, but the belief that's guiding you, it's completely false, and you don't even realize it.
What's so cool about this idiom is how it's built. Let's just break it down, okay? First, you've got the word labor. We all know that one. It means to work hard, to really struggle. Then you have delusion, and that's a false belief, a total illusion. See where this is going?
So when you smash those two words together, boom, you get the full meaning. To labor under a delusion is to struggle, to put in real, honest effort, all based on something that is fundamentally not true. It just paints such a vivid picture, doesn't it?
Okay, so let's bring it all back to that story we started with and put it in a sentence. In English, you'd say he labors under the delusion that his boss will promote him, but the company is bankrupt. And in Indonesian, that translates to dia bekerja keras dengan keyakinan bahwa bosnya akan memberinya promosi, padahal perusahaan sedang bangkrut. It just perfectly captures the whole tragic situation.
And, you know, this idiom isn't just for one person's story. It can also be about these huge society-wide ideas. For example, you could say, many people labor under the delusion that wealth automatically brings happiness. Or in Indonesian, banyak orang hidup dalam khayalan bahwa kekayaan otomatis membawa kebahagiaan. It's a great phrase for those big, common myths that a lot of us believe. All right, let's do a super quick recap to lock this in. The idiom is to labor under a delusion. Its meaning, pretty simple. You're acting based on a false belief. And when should you use it? Well, it's perfect for describing someone who is just completely mistaken about the reality of their situation. It's a really sharp and useful phrase to have in your vocabulary.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. What are some common delusions we all see out there in the world? You know, maybe in our work and politics, or even in our own lives. It's a fascinating thing to think about. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out and breaking this down with me. I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.